Hi, I'm Joe Velasco, one of the champions from week 1 of season 37 of Jeopardy, which happened to be Alex Trebek's final season. Last fall, when I had received word that he'd passed, I knew immediately that I wanted to create some kind of tribute to him, but this has been one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do, considering how much Alex Trebek meant to me, as I'm sure he meant to a lot of you as well. I grew up practically watching him every weekday for my entire life. I'd also like to acknowledge the tragic passing of Braden Smith, who we all know as Alex's final champion. This all goes to show us that life's too short. You have to go for your dreams because you won't always get second chances. So that's why I felt like this was the right time for me to finally say something. I originally auditioned for the show so many years ago for one of the teen tournaments, but ultimately I wasn't chosen. But I've always believed that everything happens for a reason. So when I got the call early last year for another audition, of course I jumped at the chance. And little did I know that, my time had come. I'm so glad that more and more people are finding out about Alex's commitment to philanthropy, and I'm happy to say that since my Jeopardy appearance, I've been doing volunteer work with a foundation called Diversify Ice. And our goal is to attract, retain, provide funding, mentoring for black and brown skaters, basically. BIPOC skaters, basically anybody that's underrepresented in the sport of figure skating, including among the LGBTQ+ spectrum. The future of skating is colorful, is what we like to say. And none of my work with them would have been possible without the exposure that Jeopardy provided to me. So even after Alex's loss, I like to think that I still feel his influence. And given that he was a huge hockey fan, I think it's nice to be helping a sister sport. Funny how life works out, because I was a former figure skater myself, but my career was derailed by a horrific injury where the nerves, tendons, and arteries in my right wrist were severed, and I nearly lost my life on the ice. That happened July 28th, 2004. It was a very long road to recovery, but with a lot of help from doctors, therapists, my friends, my fellow skaters, I was eventually able to skate again without fear. So many of you knowledgeable about television, you know that a show like Jeopardy is filmed months in advance. So while my episode aired in September, it was actually filmed on July 28th, which happened to be the exact 16-year anniversary of this accident. And I used to hide this scar, but I don't hide it anymore because it shows that you can heal. I like to believe that everything has come full circle, with Jeopardy helping me turn one of the worst dates of my life into one of the absolute best. And now, working with the Diversify Ice Foundation, I hope to mentor other figure skaters who are dealing with skating-related injuries themselves. And again, none of this would have been possible without Jeopardy, without Alex. So, Alex Trebek, this is for you. Braden, this is for you too. This is for everyone that might not get a second chance. So, thank you, Jeopardy.